Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. Is this Friday? Could be. That could be true. It's Friday. It is Friday. Oh. Man, it's like flying by. The dog has been, it'll be 3 weeks out of surgery. It's like flying by. It'll be a week today. He had his stitches out. Jeez, I'm telling you. Life goes by. So don't ever think, you know, just when you think, I'll take my time in life. Yeah, life has a way of getting away from you. I started to vlog about this yesterday, but do you know I put it in my title and YouTube didn't like it because I used the word shame. Wow, it's like, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I mean, it wasn't, you know, when did words get to be bad? When did things, you know, it's like, it's taking my word out of context. And I don't understand, like, how that judges my meaning for the word. Go ahead. Yeah, you do without even me giving you the high sign. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so they're taking our stuff out of context. And, you know, I don't know, this whole world is going to hell in a handbasket. Quite honestly, it just is. But yeah, it was about the walk of shame. And I was saying that because if you've put on a lot of weight and you're embarrassed to go back to Weight Watchers because you're embarrassed of what they're going to think, I call it the walk of shame, because you're ashamed of yourself for letting it get so bad. And there's nothing wrong with feeling bad, but there's so many things that shouldn't hold you back, because in a couple weeks, you'll be back on plan, you'll be losing again, and the walk of shame will be a distant memory. Absolutely. I've done the walk of shame more times than I care to tell you. Too many. And there's really absolutely nothing to be ashamed about, especially in the last year, because you are not alone in your suffering of what went on this year. We're all, and like I said, food was your comfort, and there's nothing to be ashamed about that. There just isn't. And if somebody makes you feel ashamed about using food as a comfort, well then shame on them. Shame on them. Because I'm not, you know, I don't live your life. I don't, you know, pretend to understand why people do what they do. But I know they have a reason, and that's how they cope. I can't sit there and tell you not to cope that way. I can't. I mean, should you find another way to cope? People will tell you should, but it's about survival some days. It's about life and death, and about crazy and not going crazy. So you have to pick your battles. I say that with a lot of things, like with the kids at school. You know, it's like you can't sit there and slam them for everything that they do. They're teens. You know, you pick your battles. I'm not going to sit there and yell at them every little thing that I don't think is right. Pick your battles. Like, don't sweat the small stuff. You can't in life. You can't sweat the small stuff. You know, you can't go through life thinking everybody should do what you do, or everybody should think how you think, and how you think is right and how they think is wrong. And no, what they think is right for them and what you think is right for you doesn't make it right for them. You know, you can't sit there and always think you're the one that knows everything and they're all stupid and you're the enlightened smart one. Yeah, there are people out there that are like that think they're the enlightened smart one and you're just a dope. And you know, yeah, not true. Not true. We all live our lives. We all cope differently. We all attack things differently. Like I said the other day about, there's different way kids learn, you know, and they're coming, you know, that when I was a kid, they didn't know that. So hence, I think why I had some learning issues at school. But now they know. There's some kids that learn by listening. There's some kids that learn by reading. There's some kids that learn by their doing with their hands. So there's all sorts of ways to get to the same point. It just might be, you know, a different way, a different road. So you have to find your road on your journey and find, you know, what road works for you. Some of it's vegetarian. Some people want to go completely vegan and they want to do, or just up their vegetable and fruit game. Some people want to drink more water. Some people want to exercise. Some people want to do keto and eat all that high proteins and like high fats. And, you know, keto works. I'm not going to sit there and sit here ever say it doesn't work. I just can't sustain that lifestyle. Somebody wrote a comment on a YouTube video the other day about, you really should do keto. Yeah, I mean, would never, I hope I don't. Maybe if I do, I don't realize it. I apologize. I don't ever want to sit here and tell you what I think you should do. I don't know. I think you should try. Yeah, I'll tell you that. I really think you should put effort in. Yeah, I'll tell you that. But I don't know what plan. Like, you know, I'm not a fan of green. Green works for a lot of people. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to do green. I know I can't do it, but I can't sit there and tell you that's not good for you. Keto. Again, if you could sustain just eating that for, you know, because let me tell you something, once you go off of it, not pretty. So I know me personally, that's not how I could live the rest of my life. And that is where I'm at right now. I am at lifestyle. I am not at trying to get 50 pounds off and worry about the rest later. And some people are like that. If that's what, you know, like remember the 5-day diet where you have the coffee and the bananas one day, you have a steak for dinner, and there's like all weird, it's like a, I don't know, I don't even know what you even call it, but there's certain days you have to eat certain foods for like 5 days and you lose like 8 or 10 pounds. It works, you know, I'm not going to tell you it doesn't work, but it's not sustainable. You can't, so once you, the next day, go off of it and go back to eating regular, the weight will go back on. It's just, you know, a roll of the dice. I can't sit here and tell you what to do. I just give you what's going on in my life and what I go through. And maybe it resonates with some people and maybe it doesn't. Maybe you think you're full of shit. I can get that. You know, I accept that. I accept people think I'm full of crap. I get it. You know, because like I said, you know, we're all different people and we all try to go, this vlog took a real interesting turn, all different ways. I just say, find your road and drive it. You know, drive it. Because sitting here and saying you want to do it and actually doing it are two totally different things. I say this all the time on my acronym CARE. You need to commit. And commit means you need to do it. Not just say you're going to do it, actually do it. And it's hard. And I think after a while, we just go, oh, I can't do it. It's just too hard. Nothing worthwhile is easy. Have we not learned that in life? Nothing worthwhile is easy. Like, I mean, I thought childbirth, I mean, while natural, it was difficult, but I went back. It hurt, but I went back. Had one not too long after that one. I don't know if there's one of the things you know. I want to do a video. Maybe I should save that. I think I will save it. The 10 things you don't know about me. I don't know if I could figure out 10 things because you guys know pretty much everything. I'm pretty much an open book. But that's, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before. I might have in passing, but we'll have to talk about that one. Maybe I'll do the 10 things you didn't know about me. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comment section. I gotta figure out 10 things though. I can think of a couple, maybe the 5 things. Because I think a lot of them you already know. Pretty much I'm a straight shooter. I am who I am, and I say this all the time. I am who I am. Sometimes I'm snarky, always truthful, never plastic. You can pretty much say that about me. I am who I am. I am not a plastic Barbie doll sitting here. Barbie, that was an interesting parallel, wasn't it? Barbie. Oh, I think of myself as Barbie. But I am who I am, and it's so much easier to be me than to try to be somebody else, because, you know, I mean, you may like it better, but I don't like it better. I like, you know, Dee, straight from the hip kind of gal, tells it like it is, doesn't pull any punches, doesn't care if you like it or not. Really, you're not here to, I don't want you to like me. I want you to get something from me. I want you to sit there and go, wow, I don't like her, but man, she speaks the truth. That's what I want. I don't want to sit there and I don't want accolades and love. I mean, not that that's bad, but I'm not out here to gain your love. I'm out here to help you and be bluntly honest. Because I think as a person on a journey, I needed that, and I want you to have that. That's why I'm here. I'm here to sit there and tell you the ugly, disgusting truth of it all. Because that's what you need to hear, because that's what makes you stronger. That's what gets you the information you need, pulls your bootstraps up, and gets you to fight. Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for get the fight out of you. Because you got to fight for this. This is my fight song. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing, but yeah, you gotta fight for it. And sometimes I've had to legit crawl on my nails and they're bleeding just to get through the day. I have, and it's all right. Here to tell you, it's all right. It's all right to crawl and dig deep into the dirt and get there. You know what? You're better for it. Nobody hands you anything. If you don't know that by now, I'm telling you, nobody's gonna hand you your weight loss journey. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. Like I said, some days it's good. Some days it's not so good. Some days it's sad. Some days it's just gut-wrenching and hard, and you just want to die because you just want to eat this something that you know you don't have points for, and you know you really shouldn't have it, because if you have it, it's going to set you off to stratospheres. I've had food like that where I know if I just get one taste of it, I am doomed, but I sit there and I stare at it and I give it more power than it needs. That's why sometimes it's better just to have that little piece, because you sit there and when you desire it more, you actually think it tastes better than it actually does. And then when you eat it, you don't even care how it tastes because you just want to shove it down your throat. See, I've been there many times. Many times. I'm still there some days, so don't ever feel you're alone. Don't ever feel that you're crazy. Don't ever feel that you can't, you know, restart. Because how many times have if you go back on my videos, you will see how many videos say reset. There's a lot. Because I hit the reset all the time. I think it's part of your journey to hit the reset button, and I think you should hit it. I think you should go through that you know, moment where you just go a little bit nuts. It makes us who we are. It makes us human. You know, we don't want to be Stepford. That's what we're looking for. Stepford members or Stepford weight loss journeyers. We want to be human journeyers. We want to be in and hit those emotions, and don't let yourself not feel. A lot of us try to turn off our emotions and like not feel, and that's just, in my opinion, wrong. Because like you sit there, you have to let yourself feel. You have to go through it, and like I said, sometimes it's like a grieving process of certain ways. Like certain ways you used to eat, you have to grieve it, and it's, especially me, I have eaten that way for quite a long time. It's something that's not going to happen in a couple of months, you know? When you've been eating as poorly as I have for as long as I have, yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. And that was huge. Thinking that way, and it took the pressure off, because you're sitting there wanting to lose this weight in a certain amount of time, and if you don't, you're a failure. No, you're unrealistic by putting a time limit on it. By sitting there saying I want to lose X amount of pounds in X amount of months. It's just not realistic, and it puts too much undue pressure on you. And this vlog has really gone off, which is, I guess, a good thing. So pull back on that. Don't sit there and say, I have my daughter's wedding, I need to lose 50 pounds. Yeah. It's an undue pressure that you really don't need. Could it be a motivator? For a while, it can. But you want to me, you want the motivation that lasts past the wedding. Because let me tell you something. You're going to lose whatever weight for that wedding. And then the day of that wedding, you're going to eat your freaking face off. You are going to say, I earned this. You're going to blow up like a balloon overnight, because you're going to eat. You're going to drink like there's nobody's business. Yes, that will happen. Why? Because the motivation that you had is done. The wedding is over. You've celebrated, you've drank, you're partying, and you're going to sit there and you're going to eat everything that's not nailed down at that buffet. You're going to have how many desserts, because woohoo, I know the wedding's over. I don't need to, you know, I don't care anymore. You have to still care. That's why I stopped using events for reasons to lose weight. I just used health, because I wanted to live the rest of my life. I wanted to see my kids get married and grow up and have grandchildren. And if I didn't, I wouldn't. I'd be dead now. You wouldn't be seeing me vlog. This would not be here, because I wouldn't be here. And that's a really motivating factor when somebody tells you you'd be dead. So I'm living a life that I really, I guess, shouldn't be living if I just have kept eating. And you wouldn't know D. I would never have a chance to vlog, to do my recipes, to give you support. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit crazy to think, but that's my reality. That's my reality. That was extremely motivating when somebody tells you that. And it's scary in the same thing because, oh my God, you know, at something like that, you could be snuffed out. And you see too many young people dying. You do. From sleep apnea. Oh my God, I could tell you at least 3 or 4 people that I know have died of sleep apnea in the last 10 years. And I did not want me to be one of them. So I took control. Made lifestyle changes, simple lifestyle changes that I could live with and still enjoy my life my way. All right, let me pull in. Somebody's in my parking spot. I don't like that. We'll park over here now. Oh, I don't understand that. All right, ladies and germs, I am arrived at the good old school. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday to you. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, and your month. I don't even know why I said month, but give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my vlogs, because I wouldn't be here without you. I'd be dead. And if you already subscribed, there's a subscribe button and a notification bell. The bell lets you know when I upload and when I go live, because you do want to know that. And don't forget, tomorrow is my live Zoom weight loss chat. It'll be in my Facebook group. The link to get in, 11:30 Eastern time. Come join the fun. You don't know what you're missing. Have a great day.